I think I have proof of real time travel. Not physical time travel, but there's a consciousness in my story that has the ability to know the future, and it does things that end up coming up later. So something out there knows. Now, like I always try to figure out, is it my consciousness trying to tell this story and my higher self comes back in time and does things to support my movie? Or is there a being that follows me around, like the blue alien that assisted Olivia's conception? Um, is it an alien that follows me and I'm like the pet to this alien that seems to know the future? Here's an example. So, the day the cabinet flew across the room, I was listening to Type O Negative, and it's that song Black Number One. So I'm trying to make a number one movie. So just to start, hopefully that scene, people know that it's a true story. So the true story of that incident should be like a number one movie. It was amazing. So the cabinet flies across the room. Okay. So looking back at it now, I didn't know. I was maybe 18, 19 when it happened. I did not know that in the future I would be accused of being a reptilian alien for my blood type. So blood type O negative. It's a band named after a blood type. Okay, that's one point. Two, found out today that the guitar player's name is Kenny Hickey. Well, my boyfriend right now, who's a big part of the story, his last name is Hickey. Couldn't have decided to do that if you didn't know that I would be dating him in the future. And the third point is she's got a date at midnight with Nosferatu. Well, Jason had been struggling with dreaming about battling demons. So he's like, and I've heard it happen twice in his dreams. He's literally fighting Satan. I'm like, Jesus, that's a whole different story that actually comes into play in the movie later. But the point is, like, that moment happened, and the thing that whipped the cabinet across the room chose the time that I'm listening to that song. And I think that entity, whether it's my higher self, another being, a ghost, an alien, whatever it was, picked the song to make sense now, later, when I wrote the movie. So did the entity know that, Brad was going to say, you've got AB negative blood type. That's the blood type of the reptilian aliens of the royal family, the elite bloodline of, Jesus and all this stuff. I was literally accused of not being human. So could that cause a ripple effect through time big enough to go back and whip a cabinet across the room? So there's other incidences. I don't want to make this video too long, but that's what psychic power is, right? It's time travel. It's something's gonna happen. How do you know? Because it's ahead of us. Our destiny is laid out ahead of us. Actually, I think there's multiple destinies laid out ahead of us. And we're time traveling through, like a choose your own adventure book to get to our destiny. So I'm trying to get to the destiny where this movie's made, and some entity whipped a cabinet across the room to enhance my haunted house movie just at the right time while that song was playing, so that it was meaningful for me now. So time travel.